What up, guys? This video is for the ones who know they're chosen. Man, understand that it's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? No matter how many circumstances, no matter what you come up against, no matter what will try to get in your way, because being this way, things will try to get in your way and try to detour you. No matter what comes, you will always be blessed. You will always move in a way that shows that you're favored. You will always stand out. Understand that upon being yourself, you are one out of, maybe, let's say 10. You're probably one of 10 in your state. How big is that? Like, we have to understand that even though the comparison I just made may be a little drastic, it's not a little drastic. It fully encompasses and it fully describes how unique of a being you are, how unique of a person, an individual you are. It fully describes it. It fully shows how you are unique in your own, and you will be, society almost punishes you for being unique and for accepting your uniqueness, because everyone's unique, but everyone doesn't accept their uniqueness. Everyone's unique, but everyone's not comfortable in themselves. Everyone's not comfortable in their uniqueness. They're not comfortable being who they are. They're not comfortable showing up in the world how they show up. You know what I'm saying? Some people are so material that they don't even like their face. They don't even like how they walk about every day. They don't like the face they were given. How you don't like the face you was given? You know what I'm saying? But that's vanity. You know what I'm saying? But upon this, the journey you're on, it's a journey where you learned about yourself. You still are learning about yourself. Like, you feel me? You talk to yourself. You feel me? You scold yourself. You're your own disciplinary. You're your own disciplinary, whatever. Like, you discipline yourself. You know right from wrong. You are in tune with your moral compass. You're in tune with that compass. You don't ignore it. You literally cannot ignore that compass. You cannot ignore when you know, okay, if I do this, this is gonna hurt their feelings. You feel it automatically. So you can't ignore these things. You aren't the average individual that can do things and harm people without caring about how it affects them. You aren't this normal individual. You aren't an individual that puts on a face, a facade, just to be liked by people, just to be liked by others. You are this. You are not that. You aren't this person that bends to the group leader. You don't recognize a group leader. You aren't this person that bends to trends and that is a follower. You know? You walk with your head held high naturally. You don't allow, you're so tapped into yourself, you're so centered with yourself that nothing can break that force field. You've built a force field. You don't realize it. You've built a force field around you. Like an almost impenetrable force field that people will try to penetrate. Why? Why do people try to penetrate this thing? It's because they don't have a force field themselves. They're jealous of your force field. Not only are they jealous, they are lacking of the force field. So with this lack, with this lack of the force field that you built for yourself, they're wondering, well, how does he or she, how do they do it? How do they build them force field? And why? Why do they have force field? And why don't I have one? And I'm just mad. They just get mad. I'm mad. And me being mad, I'm going to try to pick and prod and poke at their force field till they get mad. But you never get mad. You're not easily manipulated, especially by no one outside of you. You're not easily manipulated. You know what I'm saying? In fact, I laugh. You probably laugh as well. You probably do a lot of smiling, a lot of laughing, because you gotta laugh things off in this world. Everything is laughable. Once you reach the point where everything is laughable, you've mastered life. Life is laughter. Life is crime. Life is. It simply is, but laughter is. So life is laughter, bro. Yeah. Honestly, like, you know who you are, and I'm talking to the people who really had a hard time accepting it, who really question themselves, like, is this really me? Or am I just watching it? Am I just finding these videos for no reason? Am I just finding these videos for no reason? But am I really chosen? Is it really me? Do I really need to step into this role of living out my differences, of being that, do I really need, is this really me? Because I'm telling you, I struggled for a long time. I didn't claim it. It was a long time before I decided, okay, the signs are there. Yeah, you were chose. You weren't just called, you were chose. You know what I'm saying? And that means you got picked and you got no choice. You know what I'm saying? And for a long time, I didn't claim it. I didn't claim this energy. I did not claim to be chosen. I did not claim to be this gifted, talented, beautiful piece of God. I didn't, but now I accept it and I live in it and I become it. I want to learn more about it. I want to learn more, you know what I'm saying? You are here to make a difference. You aren't here to live your life, to be honest. That's the main point is you're not here to just live your life. You're not here to just do what you do. You're here to affect others. You're here to instill change and instill hope in others. You're here to affect others on a physical, mental, spiritual, all these things. You're here to do these. You're here to do this for others. That's what brings you happiness. That's what brings you genuine joy. That brings you genuine bliss. That brings you enjoyment when you can see somebody else smile. And you put a smile on their face. It's like playing basketball and giving an assist. Bro, it's nothing like giving an assist in basketball, bro. Scoring is one thing, but if I can pass you the ball and you score, what? But that's fire. That's one of the most fire things in the world. So that's really what you are. You're a playmaker. You're a playmaker in life. You're not a scorer. You can score. You score easily. You score efficiently. But your main role in being transcended, born again, is to be a playmaker. You're a playmaker. You're a person that facilitates. You can be a leader in the crowd. You know what I'm saying? You can guide the movement. You can lead the movement. You know what I'm saying? You can lead the people. You can connect with the people. You have the ability to connect with people on deeper levels, which allows you to relate to people, and people will follow you. They will follow you, and they will be guided by you. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? You have to accept this role, because a lot of times you might think like, dang, this isn't me. This isn't me. This is not what I am. You know what I'm saying? This is not who I am. I'm not a leader. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? People don't supposed to follow me. Me? My thing to you is like, I just would say, if not you, then who else? If not you, then who else? You know what I'm saying? If it ain't you, then who else? Surely not somebody who's not tapped into themselves. Surely not somebody who's not grounded, who can't take a joke, who can't take an insult. We can't be led by somebody who gets easily insulted. Someone who has a quick temper, hair trigger, anything takes them off. They can't be the leader. Someone who not tapped into themselves, who's not grounded enough to know right from wrong internally and to do right from wrong, to speak up when things. We can't be led by these people that's not like this. We need somebody who is strong in themselves. We need somebody who's confident in themselves. Somebody who's confident in their own decisions. We need somebody who knows where they're going, who has direction, even if they have no direction, they're not random. They're not just having they're not just easily, we need somebody who isn't easily led in any direction. We need somebody who has stability. And believe it or not, you have all these things. Trust me, I tell myself the same thing. Like, I'm not talking about me. I'm not just chosen. I'm not chosen. I'm just a normal individual. I'm not spectacular. I'm nothing different. I'm just a normal individual going about my day, going about my life. But life tells me different. The universe tells me different. God tells me different. Each and every day, he tells me different. Each and every day, it just pushes me more and more to just be different. To just be who I am. Be what I am, which is that I'm that one. I'm the one. You feel me? Like, so, yeah, this is just the chosen ones, man. The ones who know. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear you blagging about it. I don't want to hear you talking about it. I really don't care. I don't want to hear your comments. This is for video for soul. These videos are not for the physical. They're not for your physical fingers to be typing in the comments, just trying to be like, you know what I'm saying? It's for your soul. Your soul will feel the video. I don't want to see your physical comments. They don't mean nothing to me. I want to know that your soul felt this video. That whoever you are really felt this video. You know what I'm saying? But yes, man. Yes. You are chosen. Yes, you are. And you know, once you live in that, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it was difficult at first. It was never easy for me to say that I'm chosen. I didn't even know what that word meant. I didn't want to fall into the cliche. I didn't want to fall into the box. I just wanted nothing to do with it. I really wanted nothing to do with the chosen. I wanted nothing to do with it because I didn't know what it was, and I was skeptical. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to join the bandwagon. I didn't want to be a bandwagon. Because everybody bandwagons these days. People are bandwagons, bro. Somebody say, yeah, I got an aura. Then the next person, that word just is so popular for no reason. People don't even know what that is, what it even means for real. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't want to join the bandwagon, so I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I turned away from it. You know what I'm saying? I turned away from the calling. Not necessarily turned away from it, but I didn't accept it. I didn't I was catching all the videos, the high vibrational videos, but at the time, I didn't know what high vibrational was as a person. I didn't know what it meant to be high vibrational. So I couldn't even call myself chosen. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't even live in that realm. I couldn't live in that state of being. But now, it's been a little time now. You feel me? It's been a little time. It's been a little change in the scenery, change in the atmosphere, and now I can call it so. You know what I'm saying? I can call it forth. That yeah, I am. You feel me? Yeah, I am, and you are. And your task is just to uplift. Same way I upload these videos. It's the same as that way. Your task is just to spread, and it's also your task is to share truth. Share your trauma. Not trauma. We don't have trauma. Share your experiences. The most random experiences are some of the most common experiences among people. It's just we don't communicate. We're not a communicative species, so we don't hear about each other's stories. But once I put it on the camera and I post it, people in the comments be like, oh, I can relate, because we all are the same. We all are one, really. So you're also here to share your experiences. You're also here to share your experiences, everything you go through, everything you go through emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually. Share these things. People can relate, and people will cling to you. Not in an egotistical sense, but in a leader sense. Because you are a leader. You got to remember, you are a leader. So in a leader sense, people will cling to you. They will feel like, oh wow, he was courageous enough to put his experiences on the camera and post it. I can follow this dude. I can buy his ebooks. I can watch his videos because this is, I can, or I can follow this girl. I can watch her videos. Whatever. You're meant to help others, man. You already figured it out that life isn't for you. You already figured out that your life isn't your life. And that's the crazy part. That's also why I didn't want to accept this, because when you live in this chosen, when you call yourself quote unquote chosen, bro, you're not living for yourself anymore. Because you can, in order to ground yourself and to be comfortable with self, you have to realize that self is everything. So self is nothing. Self is nothing, bro. Nothing you do in this world matters unless you're putting a smile on someone else's face. Unless you're helping someone else. You are obsolete. You are nothing. And you only reach this conclusion fully when you are grounded in yourself. When you are not grounded in yourself, you're living in this, you're nothing, but you believe you're nothing. You believe you're a piece of garbage and you treat yourself that way. But when you're grounded in yourself, you know you're nothing, but you know you're everything as well. There's a big difference between these two mindsets, simply based on somebody who is grounded, somebody who's not grounded. They're both the same. At the end of the day, you're still helping people. You're not helping people if you're not grounded. You're not helping people, but you're still interacting with people, but you're interacting differently. You're still affecting people, but you're affecting them differently because of how you choose to show yourself to the world, how you choose to value yourself, how you choose to communicate to yourself, how you choose to talk to yourself, how you choose to love yourself. You know what I'm saying? And you can't love self if you don't know self. You have to know yourself, you have to love yourself, you have to be comfortable in yourself. These things happen when you spend time with yourself. You know what I'm saying? When you sit in the silence. When you sit with self and you don't run from self, because it's easy to run from self. It's easy to run, you know what I'm saying? To run from your thoughts and run from your feelings and your emotions. But when you don't run from yourself, but you embrace self, you know what I'm saying? But yes, this video is for those who know who they are. I appreciate you for watching this video. I love you. You need to love yourself. You probably already do, because if you're watching my channel, you're probably already loving yourself, you know what I'm saying? But you can always love yourself more. And if you're a male, hold your semen. And if you're female, don't worry about these men. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, female, bro, go 3 months without even thinking about lust. Without even worrying about lust. Go 3 months. It'll change your life. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I appreciate you for watching this video, and I know you learned something. Make sure you like the vid, and I just wanted your soul to feel this vid. You know what I'm saying? Cause it just resonated with me, like, cause for a while I didn't call myself chosen. For a while, even now I still don't even like that word, cause it's weird. It's a weird word. It boxes you in, and it's weird. But you are different. You are him. You are her. You are that. You know what I'm saying? You are the God of your existence, for sure. That's the number. That's definitely. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are him. You are her. You know what I'm saying? You the one. And so you gotta move like it. And you gotta explore all the parts of yourself. You gotta explore everything. You gotta explore everything. You gotta love everything. And be everything, because you are everything. And it's only until you start acting like it that you can act like it. But thanks for watching this video, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.